You see a number of initiatives right now focusing on effectiveness. After an FATF mutual evaluation of the UAE, I think there's a renewed emphasis not only on technical compliance issues with the 40 recommendations, but really on outcomes and how does that affect our regimes and how do we demonstrate effectiveness. Digitalization of financial services is absolutely at the front of everyone's mind. That banking institutions, I think, around the world brought forward about 5 years of IT spending into 2020, and that we're seeing some effects. More of the cryptocurrencies are becoming more mainstream. They certainly have an element of volatility to them, but they are becoming more accepted in the financial services industry. But there's such a wide variety of approaches to them, and as you said, on the very same day the U.S. regulators opened up for how can financial institutions deal with cryptocurrencies, China said that banks cannot deal with financial currencies, and even flipped that into a climate change issue. In terms of cryptocurrencies, what we're seeing here is, there's enormous interest, but there's some significant dangers, and financial crime is certainly one of them that need to be addressed as this moves more mainstream. So as it moves more mainstream, it will move more into the regulated sphere, and regulators need to deal with this topic whether they want to or not. For all of the people in governments around the world telling regulators to get out of the way for innovation, they will be exactly the same people yelling, "Where were we?" If we get regulation wrong and don't protect consumers and don't protect financial stability. International regulators are going to come together on this. It's still quite varied, but you're starting to see some more normalization of how people deal with this topic.
The FCA, the UK financial regulator, actually announced that a record number of cryptocurrency providers actually withdrew their applications for registration because they said that they were unable to meet the AML CFT rules. Clear risks within cryptocurrency and crypto assets as a payment method for cyber criminals, but of course then also the regulations having that knock-on effect of innovation and new players being able to come to the market. Germany, for example, introduced a specific legal regime which covers crypto assets, and that's under consideration. They introduced laws related to virtual currencies. So hopefully we will see regulations that are more tailored to the space and help strike that balance between increased access, consumer access, and the protections against financial crime.